Hey everyone, ZeroJD here with the XBLA Fans channel. I'm here to give a quick taste of Pumped BMX Pro, which is a physics-based BMX game, kind of like Trials, where you're controlling like the lean of your character, tricks, and all that kind of fun stuff. As far as I can tell, and I did a little research, these are all actually like real people and stuff like that. And I've actually just been using the this guy here, Tom Dugan. I think he looks pretty cool. He kind of has my hairstyle. I think my hair's a little longer. And of course, they got bikes and stuff like that. And one interesting thing is, and I accidentally did this earlier and it confused me deeply. The normal settings, you control your rider with the left stick. Controls 2, you control your rider with the triggers, which is I find interesting. So I'm gonna make sure I actually have that set correctly. So I played about an hour and a half of this. I am in no way good at it at all. I, however, am enjoying it a lot, just in the same way of I sucked terribly at Trials, but I was able to enjoy it. I've unlocked the first area, and I've just gotten into the second area and done a few levels there. But I'm gonna kind of give you a little overview, and we'll go to a level I haven't really, that I accidentally messed up. So each area has, of course, a level score, a trick score, which is self-explanatory. Get tricks, more points. It has a fun little leaderboard. I'm not into stuff like that. And then it actually has your skill challenges, which have like just the normal complete level. Then there's a do a trick, do a different trick, which is usually that first trick plus a spin or a flip attached to it. And then the platinum one is essentially a harder version of that. So before we start, upper left score, your character in the middle. You can hit start to see your challenges again. If you hit select, you can actually see the trick list. You'll see that there's trick set 1, trick set 2, and trick set 3. I've unlocked trick set 2 so far, which is actually just pushing the left bumper. And after I finish a trick from that set, it'll actually reset to 1. Later on, it heavily implies that pressing the right bumper will switch that to 3. But that's a lot to keep in mind while you're like driving around and doing tricks and all that kind of stuff. So you actually hold A as you're going down a hill to move, and then you let off it right at the start to kind of go, and you're just doing tricks. Holding like, and all that, holding the different button, holding triggers for flips, holding left, holding the, stick left or right for front flips versus back flips. And my biggest folly is I'm not always getting the angle right when I land, so I lose a lot of speed there, and this is very much that you need to keep your speed up. So I'm going down, let go, peak of my thing, I'm hitting A, and as you can see there, I hit the little bump there. So let's see if I can't. Yeah, and as I'm coming down I go, get a trick in, down we go, get some tricks in, and we did it. And of course, I had already done this level and all that kind of fun stuff. So let's select an actual level. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I want to go to Darkwoods. So here they've actually started to introduce photographers and stuff like that. So like, where is he? That's later. But this one actually introduced grind rails. So let's go and check that one out. These are getting a little harder, and I've already noticed that, but I'm still enjoying myself. So let's check out what I need to do. I need to do a bar spin to ice pick. So a bar spin is tapping left on the right stick. So that, and I stutter now saying this, but think about having to do this while you're concentrating on pushing all these other buttons and moving and all that kind of stuff. So what I need to do here is go down here, tap right, and then up, and like in that few seconds that I have to get up there, I need to do. And that would count as a bar spin. And then ice pick is landing on the back wheel on that grind rail. So, and of course tapping Y resets you. So bar spin's there. So still not enough speed. That's what usually messes me up, is just not getting enough speed. Oh, nope. So what actually, hold on. And landing. Main menu. And this, for each area, they introduce new stuff, and the tutorials are always there for you if you're ever curious. But I've been enjoying this so far, and even though I suck terribly at it, I'm able to glean fun from it. Ooh, how did I miss this one? All right, let's go. I usually just go through and try to get tricks done first for these. Nope, look at that bear. That bear distracted me, sorry. I'm gonna keep saying that. Yeah, it's the bear. No, totally not my terrible skills in this game. And you don't pedal though, so sometimes if you get caught on a little hill, your run's over. Yep. I would try to tell you what I'm actually doing with my hands right now, but I would be even more terrible at this game. Nope. You're gonna probably see me favoring a lot of right trigger tricks because. And there it is. Nope, not enough speed. I believe you can hold the right trigger or left trigger to do a trick faster. But I feel sometimes I'm not good at the game. I'm enjoying it. Like, I keep saying that. A lot of people are like, well, why play a game if you're not good at it or whatever? I'm enjoying this. Whee! Music's good though. And of course I can switch to tier 2 tricks, which turns that into the red ones there. So if I wanted to, let's go to actual easier level. Whoa, man, I launched myself there. Let's go to an easier level. Let's go to the second level. All right, so if I wanted to do a bar spin into a tail whip, I would have to do, or I can do a decade into a tail whip. So I'm gonna hit tier 2, tap right, and then tap left. But I don't wanna, and that's a bar spin into that's a decade into a tail whip. And that's the issue with this is a lot of the achievements are actually tied to doing like a tail whip into a bar spin into a backflip kind of thing. And I personally can't remember all these little nuances and all this kind of stuff. I'm never gonna remember that downright is a can and then into a turnover into a cliffhanger kind of thing. I'm never gonna remember that. Best I'm gonna do is just like do a circle on the analog stick and try to be like, wee. What's the leaderboard for this level? 124,000. A latex Smurf. But if you were enjoying what you're seeing, if you're waiting for some trials before, trials. Oh no, terrible. But I would suggest this. Pumped BMX Pro. I think it's pretty cool. I'm terrible again at it. There's a lot going on here, but I can see people enjoying it. I am ZeroJD. This was the XBLA Fans channel. Thank you very much for joining me. As far as I can tell, all the riders are real. Their little brands are real. The bikes might be indicative of what they ride. I don't follow BMX, but like the last BMX person I remember, oh, that's Tony Hawk. That's skateboarding. See, I don't really know. Anyways, thank you very much for joining. Check out our other videos. Leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'll try to get back to you. Please don't ask me about BMX because I don't know about BMX. So you'll probably just get the answer of, hey, I fell off a bike once. Thank you so much and have a nice day.